Usually when you open an old photo album or like scroll back a decade on your phone, there's this immediate, almost involuntary reflex. You zoom in on the smooth skin, the lack of gray hair, and you just let out this heavy sigh. It's like you're holding up a yardstick of everything you feel like you've lost.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Psychologists actually call it nostalgia bias. We end up measuring our current complex and honestly kind of messy lives against a completely frozen, idealized moment in time. A time
Yep.
where you didn't have to carry nearly as much weight.
Right, exactly. And today we are doing a deep dive into a blog post by Karrie titled, "The Woman You Used to Be Would Be Proud of You," along with her broader work on tech confidence.
Yeah, such a great piece.
It really is. And our mission today is to gently shift you, the listener, out from under that automatic self-criticism and into gratitude for the woman you've actually become. Because I have to be honest, when Karrie asked what the younger version of me would think if she met me today, I honestly got emotional.
Yeah,
It really stops you in your tracks. You have to just sit with that for a second.
I know exactly what you mean. It is incredibly hard to do in practice, though, because society totally conditions us to look at the wrinkles first.
Oh, 100%.
But Carrie suggests changing the metric from appearance to experience. If that young woman actually sat across from you today, she wouldn't even notice the laugh lines or the gray hairs. She'd be looking at your everyday resilience.
Because she'd be seeing everything we survived.
Exactly. She'd see that you survived heartbreak or raised children or rebuilt your life after a divorce or cared for aging parents. She'd be staring at your courage, not your reflection.
Looking at it through that lens, I don't think my younger self would be disappointed in me at all. I think she'd be amazed I kept going.
That really hit me because Carrie says something so profound here. She points out your younger self wasn't hoping you'd stay young forever. She was hoping you'd become someone who kept going.
Wow. I've honestly never thought about it like that.
It's a heavy thought, right?
It really is. We spend so much time wishing we look like her that we forget she'd probably love becoming us. It is just such a powerful shift in perspective.
It totally is. And, it completely reframes how we view the external things, too.
Yes. I had to stop and think after reading that. I loved when Karrie talked about jewelry being a reminder instead of a transformation.
Right, because putting on a favorite necklace or, like, a pair of earrings isn't about trying to look younger or altering your worth.
No, not at all.
Beautiful things don't give you value. They just quietly remind us of it. It's a physical celebration of the woman you are right now.
And that growth, that adapting, it doesn't just start at midlife. In fact, it often gets way more intentional after 40. I think that's another thing our younger selves would admire, that we never stop learning.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And this is exactly where her work with tech confidence comes in. Carrie encourages women to keep building businesses and learning technology, even if they're starting later than they expected.
Which can be so intimidating.
Oh, definitely. But proving to yourself that you can still figure out new software physically rewires your confidence. It proves to your brain that your capacity to adapt didn't just freeze in your 20s.
Right. It proves the story is still unfolding.
Yeah.
So if you've ever looked back and wondered if you've done enough with your life, you really need to read Carrie's full blog.
And as you do, I want you to try this one simple exercise. Find an old photo of yourself. Really look at it. Then imagine that younger woman sitting across from you today, looking at everything you've navigated. Ask yourself, would she criticize me or would she be proud of me?
That is such a profound question to leave off on. Because if your younger self would be so proud of the woman you are today, what will the 80-year-old version of you think of the choices you're making right now? You can read the full blog, discover everyday sparkle at the Sparkle Lounge Hub, and explore tech confidence with Karrie at karriemassotti.com.